This piece of chocolate is one of the spiciest things I've ever eaten. Actually, it is the spiciest thing I've ever eaten. My name's Alex Jensen. I'm an assistant professor here at BYU in the School of Family Life. I was born in Salt Lake, and then when I was really little moved to Wyoming. We moved back to Salt Lake for high school, so I usually say I'm from Wyoming though because nobody else is from there, so I might as well be. Most of the time you can find me with my family. We'll be camping. We've recently taken up fishing, playing with our chickens and our rabbit out in our yard or gardening. And if I'm not with the kids, you might find me golfing. I served my mission in Manchester, England. And English food has this reputation of being very bland, but in England it's very common to eat Indian food and a lot of other imported food that was a part of the British Empire. And because of that, I discovered a love for spicy food when I was a missionary and really fell in love with hot sauce. And since then, I've just pretty much every meal I have hot sauce on something. I've got about 20 different types of hot sauces, both in the fridge here at work and at home. Recently, I've learned that I like to make hot sauce. I've been making a lot of fruit hot sauces that are very sweet, but then you combine that with something like a ghost pepper, and so it's very sweet, but it's very, very spicy. A lot of my students recognize or know that I love hot sauces, so if they've traveled somewhere, they'll often bring me hot sauces from around the world. Some other students, though, recently wanted to see me eat something really, really spicy. And so they bought what's called the Fuego Box Challenge. And this piece of chocolate is one of the spiciest things I've ever eaten. Actually, it is the spiciest thing I've ever eaten. So there's something called the Scoville scale. It's a measure of how spicy food is. To give you a kind of a point of reference, jalapenos are about 5,000 units on that scale. Sriracha, which some people think is spicy, I think is as spicy as ketchup. That's about 1,000 units on that scale. Bell peppers are 0. This Fuego Box Challenge, this piece of chocolate, was 2.2 million units. So they were all very excited to watch me eat this chocolate. They all had their cameras out. They were expecting me just to kind of nibble on it and eat a piece of it, but I just shoved the whole thing in my mouth and it burned so bad. Definitely the hottest thing I've ever eaten, but I think partly what made it so hot was that the chocolate kind of coated the inside of your mouth and your esophagus, so you just felt that burning all the way down. It was painful. I wouldn't do it again, but it's something you gotta try at least once. When I was a student here at BYU, I had a lot of opportunities to work with faculty members one-on-one, and those experiences really changed my life and helped me become the person I am today. When I was leaving graduate school and thinking about places I may want to work, BYU was at the top of my list because of that. I wanted to be able to come back here and give that same experience to students. By and far the best part about being here at BYU is the opportunities to work with students in small groups or one-on-one settings, helping them learn to become researchers and helping them to really become more capable than they thought they were.